Jai Sri Krishna. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, the passing away of Bhīṣmadeva in the presence of Lord Sri Krishna. Here in the verse 35, it was mentioned that in obedience to the command of his friend, Lord Sri Krishna entered the arena of the battlefield of Kurukshetra between the soldier of Arjuna and Duryodhana. And while there he shortened the lifespan of the opposite party by his merciful glance. This was done simply by his looking at the enemy. Let my mind be fixed upon that Krishna. So here Bhishmadeva telling to everyone in the last arena of the battlefield. Uh, Bhishmadeva उवाच सपदि सखी भज निशम्य मध्ये निजप्रपयोर्बालयोरस्थं निवेश्य स्तिभवति परासैनिकैर्यरु अक्ष्ण हर्तभर्ति पार्थसखेरतिर्ममस्तु. So here the purport is in Srimad Bhagavad Gita 1.21 to 25. Arjuna ordered the infallible Lord Sri Krishna to place his chariot between the phalanxes of the soldiers. He asked him to stay there until he had finished observing the enemies he had to face in the battlefield. When the Lord was so asked, he at once did so, just like an order carrier. And the Lord pointed out all the important men on the opposite side, saying, "Here is Bhishma, here is Drona," and so on. The Lord, being the supreme living being, is never the order supplier or order carrier of anyone, whoever he may be, but out of his causeless mercy and affection for his pure devotees. Sometimes he carries out the order of a devotee like an awaiting servant. By executing the order of a devotee, the Lord becomes pleased, as a father is pleased to carry out the order of his small child. This is possible only out of a pure transcendental love between the Lord and his devotees. And Bhishmadeva was quite aware of this fact. He therefore addresses the Lord as the friend of Arjuna. The Lord diminished the duration of life of the opposite party of his merciful glance. It is said that all the fighters who assembled on the battlefield of Kurukshetra attended salvation by personally seeing the Lord at the time of death. Therefore, he his diminishing the duration of life of Arjuna enemy doesn't mean that he was partial to the cause of Arjuna. Actually, he was merciful to the opposite party because they would not have attend salvation by dying at home in the ordinary course of life. Here was a chance to see the Lord at the time of death and thus attend salvation from material life. Therefore, the Lord is also good. Whatever he does is for everyone good. Apparently, it was the victory of Arjuna, his intimate friend, but factually it was for the good of Arjuna enemies. Just such are the transcendental activities of the Lord. And whoever understands this also gets salvation after quitting this material body. The Lord does no wrong in any circumstances because He is absolute and all good all at all times. So here Bhishmadeva telling to everyone in the battlefield of Kurukshetra while laying down on the bed of arrow that Lord Sri Krishna is absolute for everyone. He is eternal and he is the eternal bliss. So let me concentrate on the lotus feet of Lord Sri Krishna that he was telling to everyone in the last moment of his life. Jai Jagannath, Jai Sri Krishna.